Hi everyone, let's talk about something serious today, okay? How will you feel if you wake up one morning and realize that your video or picture is trending all over the social media? Why? They are saying you are dead or you've done something wrong, and you probably have no idea of what they are accusing you of. Well, that is the situation we find ourselves in the social media, especially in Ghana right here. Someone can just wake up one morning and decide to post a false information about someone, either tagging the person as dead or a very false information which the person even have no idea about. Examples are the tagging of the vice president as being dead. Some time ago, they posted endurance that she's dead. A whole lot of people, even I think that was some time last year, they said Lewin was dead. That was when he had that accident. And this has continued on and on. It has been happening. But fortunately, it is taking a twisting turn as these celebrities are taking actions against these false content creators. Kofi officially sued some content creators for defaming him and posting false information about him. So an interview was conducted on Kojo Sheldon's studio with Kofi, and he stated some things. But this content creator decided to go and take the original video and edited it in such a way that projected him as being a drug addict and those kind of things. And not only that, the video project that they themselves said he was this, that, and he said those informations are very false. And they are even giving him emotional trauma. On May 12, 2025, a cease and desist letter was signed by the rapper's lawyer from Afajato Chambers. So we entering into the content of the letter to see what their concerns are and the kind of content creators they are suing. So we are getting in. The letter was addressed to three main content creators. The first one is Trouble Carlos, and he's so popular on TikTok. I think those of you that are familiar with TikTok, you might have known him. He starts his videos with Ragati Asemaba, and he stays at the UK, but he's a Ghanaian. So he posted a video on both TikTok and YouTube. So he's one of them. And another one is Bongo Ideas. For him, I don't actually know him, but he posted it on X, and Amazing TV also posted it on YouTube. So this letter is addressed to these three content creators. The letter is titled Notice to Cease and Desist Defamatory and Libelous Statement regarding Mr. Edward Amwa, popularly known as Kofi Mole. We act and write as lawyers for and on behalf of our clients, Edward Amwa, also known by the stage name Kofi Mole, whose instruction we hold. Our client is a distinguished Ghanaian musician, father and philanthropist, widely recognized for his artistic contributions and personal integrity. He is a law-abiding citizen with a reputation carefully built over He is a law-abiding citizen with a reputation carefully built over years of consistent public engagement and service. On or about May 7, 2025, an interview featuring our client was conducted by Mr. Elikem Adam, an associate of KSS Media, and disseminated by Mr. Adam's TikTok account in furtherance of promotional activities for our client's latest musical project before the album EP. Following the publication of this interview, you have extracted portion of the footage and have proceeded to publish, circulate and amplify false, malicious and defamatory allegations against our client. The offending publication have falsely imputed to our client and mis the use and or abuse of illegal narcotic substances, as well as unspecified drug-related health complications, thereby casting aspersions on his character, professionalism and personal well-being. These statements are wholly untrue, baseless and without lawful justification, and were made with the clear intent to injure the reputation of our client and expose him to public ridicule, contempt and disrepute. As a result of this defamatory publications. Our clients have suffered and continues to suffer substantial emotional distress, loss of business opportunities and reputational harm within and beyond Ghana. Accordingly, we are instructed to demand as follows: one, that you immediately cease and desist from making, publishing, sharing or circulating any further false or defamatory statement concerning our client. Two, that will cause the retraction of all offending content in full and in the same manner and platforms through which it was originally disseminated. Three, that we issue a formal public apology to our clients via the same platforms to be published once weekly for a period of 8 consecutive weeks, beginning within 7 days of the date of this notice. Be advised that we have our client firm instruction to exhaust all available legal remedies, and it was signed by the rapper's lawyer, Walanyo. So we saw KSS Media, that is Kojo Sheldon Studio, somewhere within the letter, and most people were mistaking it as they being part of the media, they being part of the content creators that defame Kofi Moli. But that wasn't the case. They actually conducted the interview of Kofi Moli regarding his new album that was about to come out. And these people went and took it and messed with it. So they are not part of the content creators that are supposed to apologize and go through all this because they did not do anything wrong. So as content creators, we know you might have been desperate to get the numbers because that is what really pays. Everybody who is making content has the greater desire to get a mass following or a very strong fan base. But that does not mean you should tarnish somebody's image because you want to get what you want to get, you get. So if you are a beginning content creator or you are already in the system, please avoid making false information. That is just the thing. Try your best as possible because in Ghana there's always things going around. You can't say you don't have anything to talk about. All the time something is happening in Ghana. So you can take advantage of that and always come out with very positive content. And in coming up with the content, make sure that you verify before you publish. And in verifying the source, to make sure you verify it from the trusted source. Don't just trust any platform. But we have some trusted platforms that you know that okay, they have some level of credibility. And when they post information, chances that it will be true is a 95 and above percent. So you can get your information from there. And we also have to respect other people's privacy. It's not any content you should shoot because you feel like it will get you more engagement or something. Even if he's into drugs, like why should you, it's not your business. And I don't think it's something you should come out to just, maybe if you're even offering some help to him is better, but like to come out just because you want the numbers to come and say so many things against him, that was unlawful and you should not try it with any other person. You should also try and understand the law. Know that in Ghana it's not lawful to just get up and defame or lie about somebody. It's because the actions are not being taken. That is why some of us think it is okay, because people just lie about things on social media and go scot-free. That doesn't mean it is lawful. So if you tamper with someone who wouldn't take that, you find yourself in trouble. So let's be very, very careful. We also have to focus on constructive content. Build your brand and audience through creativity and authenticity. Make sure that you have something, like you have a niche which you are sticking to and you are doing your possible best such that the people that are following you or that are subscribing to your channel get something beneficial from your content and not lies all the time. When it happens that way, when they find out that you are even lying about so many things, most of them who don't like lies and those unnecessary things, they may even unfollow or unsubscribe to your channel or platform. So let's try and avoid that. And once you realize you've offended someone too, it is not it is not shameful to come out and retract and apologize to the person. That is the most important thing. When you realize, okay, this thing I do not actually mean to lie about it, or I don't mean to say these things that will hurt somebody, and the person express that this dissatisfaction, just come out, retract, and apologize, and it will even give you more credibility. Another one is we have to also be passionate about what we do and not just solely for the engagement on our platforms. Before you come out to be a content creator, you should have an end goal, okay? And that end goal should not just be because you want to be popular or have so many followers, so many subscribers, and that. If you have that alone in mind, at a point you will get discouraged and you'll be tempted to do things like this. So we should avoid that. So basically, that's the simple and short advice I will have to offer. And just say, be careful in whatever you are doing. And as viewers too, if you see that what this person is doing is not right, or the information the person is posting is not correct, stop engaging on them, because I think sometimes that is what motivates these people to lie about so many things. Once you realize the person have done it once too, just like I don't say unfollow or unsubscribe, but like that might have to be the way out. Because if you are continuously following these false information, it might mislead you to do something which you might not like. So this is the little advice I have for you this evening. And thank you so much for watching up to this point. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do so to support us. And try and share this video because it's creating so much awareness on our media space. So before I come to the end of this video, I would like us to know something. Freedom of expression is right, but it comes with so much responsibility. Upholding integrity on a digital space is not only a moral responsibility, but a legal one too. Let's use our platforms to build and uplift and not destroy. Before you post, always ask yourself, is it true? Is it helpful? And is it necessary? I'm Mariam, your host, and this is a reminder to think before you post. Thank you.